Lesson down here in front of this building not too long ago, maybe about a year ago, on Second, the Judicial Building.
Yeah.
If you go and you look at the engravings in the Judicial Building, you'll see all type of Roman and Greek. But one thing you will see that's real deceptive, you will see a sphinx, an Egyptian sphinx, and you will see owls. All that goes back to Egypt.
Right.
You look on your dollar bill on the back, you see pyramids.
And the owl on that.
And you see that, well, it's real hidden. The owl is, but
yeah, I think, man, like I said, we studied all that stuff, man. I became a shrine, man. Man, like I said, a whole lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, cause y'all believing in that Jacob ladder.
Yeah, Jacob's ladder.
Yeah.
Which I know is different levels to it. I know that.
Yeah.
I know this much about masonry is that you're not really a mason unless you reach at least the 3rd degree.
Right.
So right. You have to be a master, but it's levels far beyond that.
Right.
And it's a lot of stuff that go on wickedly behind closed doors.
Yeah.
When you get up on those elite levels, there's different sacrifices that you have to make.
Right.
I had a friend I was in the world with. He pledged masonry, and he said he denounced it. Once he got into it, he saw how deep it is.
Yeah.
You know? But the common mason don't know how deep it is.
They don't, man. And you see that in the beginning, man.
Yeah.
Once you get up there.
Oh yeah, that's how they get you.
That's how they get you. GMS.
GMS, Great Millstone, brother.
Y'all out here every Saturday?
Yes, sir. Every Saturday.
Any particular time?
Between 3:30 and 7. 3:30 and 7.
All right, I appreciate y'all, man.
Hey, shalom, peace to you, brother.
Yeah, hope to see you again, man.
Yeah, Lord willing,
we'll see you again.
we'll see you again.
Appreciate it.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, first and foremost, we give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakam Kodash.
a number of honors to our elder, our great apostle, a great millstone, all right, who rule well, teach well, be a great example to Israel, man, the elect. We want to say peace and blessing, salutation to the hope of the elect on the four wind all across the globe, pushing the truth, this sound doctrine, and truth and sincerely. All right, that great song. All right, we the Hebrew Israelites, once again, we out here preaching the downfall of America. All right, and we're supposed to be in season and out of season. All right, whatever we have to do to bring the Lord back. All right, whatever we have to do to bring the elect, all right, to the Heavenly Father and the Son, man. That's what we have to do week in and week out. In season, out of season, all through the week, the weekend, all right, every minute, every hour, every second, you know, spiritual thinking, supposed to bring back the elect, man. What can we do to bring the elect back so we can get out of here, man? All right? But with that, we're going to lay the law down. I hope you brother edified. Get that Daniel. Daniel 4:17. This is 4:17.
Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High rule in the kingdom of man.
Hey, read it again, Baba Shah.
This Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers
This matter is by the decree of the watchers
and the demand by the word of the holy ones,
and demand by the word of the holy ones,
to the intent that the living may know
to the intent that the living may know. Okay? Because a lot of people around here, they have life, but they're not living. They're walking and they're moving and they're breathing, but they're not living. Okay? And the only way that you are able to live is through the word, all right, and the judgment of the Heavenly Father and the Son. All right, who you were usually called God, Jehovah, Jesus Christ, Yahweh, various other false names. Okay? But the Lord has something that he wants the living to know.
that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of man and give it to the whosoever he will.
That he rules. He rules. Even though you may feel like America or Trump or Putin or what's the Korean one's name?
Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un is ruling. The Lord has something that he wants you to know. That he rules, all right? And he sets up kings. Brother Holy Psalms 147. He sets up kings, man. Go ahead, bro.
And give it to whomsoever he will, and set it up over the basis of man.
Right, so he gives the dominion of the earth to whoever he wants to give it to. Even the bases, even the lowest, even the scum, even the most immoral, inhumane creature has the opportunity to rule. And you're looking at him rule right now. That's why all you see is walking abominations. That's why all you hear about is death. That's why all you hear about is war. It's because the base men of the earth, the basest creature on the face of the earth, has been given the dominion over the earth. But guess what? He is full of himself and full of pride, and he thinks that his rulership and his way of living, all right, and his philosophies, okay, and the way that he goes from country to country, rape, robbing, and murdering people, he thinks that it's going to continue on. But the Lord says that what? He has set up the wicked for the day of destruction, man. The Lord sets men up just to tear them down. Just like he set up Pharaoh. And guess how he set Pharaoh up? He gave his own people into the hands of Pharaoh. And by the hands of his people was Pharaoh made great. Now what kingdom is similar to that one? The Lord gave you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans over to the hands of these colonizers who call themselves Americans. But they're really Edomites, according to the Bible. They're really the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, man. They're completely adverse to the righteousness of the Most High. That's why they can bring you over here and do what they've done to you for so long and are still doing, and have you believe that it's a righteous thing for you to live up under them the way that you're living. To have you believe that you're free. To have you believe that if you just work hard enough, you can make it to the top, you can be successful. To have you believe that it's a righteous thing for them to allow homosexuals to run rapid. And you will actually uphold it and be like, oh, well, it's got to be okay, you know. That's just how they are. You know, and the Most High allows this to go on, why? So that he can destroy his people.
This is Romans chapter 9, verse 22. What if the Most High, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction?
So that's what Apostle Paul is saying. What if the Most High just basically set up a certain creature or certain men on the earth just to destroy them? He actually making the Romans think. Did you ever think that the Most High just basically did things just because he wanted to he built something up just because he wanted to tear it down? He did something just because he had a plan from the jump? You know?
Like I said, off the dial, they should build and what? I should throw down. Just throw it. I got to build, but Most also said he gonna throw it down.
Because the average American doesn't believe that the Lord does wickedness, that the Lord does evil. The average American can't see the Most High taking a little child and dropping it off a mountain and deeming it as a righteous thing. But guess what the Most High said in Isaiah 14 and 21. Baba Kushai, bring it out real quick and we can get back to the Romans. I know we jumping. Listen to what the Most High says about children. Go ahead, bro. Isaiah 14 and 21.
Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they be not wise, nor possess the land, nor fear the face of the war of the cities.
Right. He said, prepare slaughter for their children, man. For the iniquity of their forefathers. Get that, happy is he that taketh thy little ones and dashed against the stones. Because the Most High, he does whatever he pleases, man. You know? And we have no say-so on what the Lord does or how he does it. But if you are a man of the Lord, you are to proclaim the Lord's judgment and how he does things, because his people have a false judgment on how, a false understanding of how he operates. So the reason that we come out here, week in and week out, is so that our people can get the truth, man. Can get the understanding. Right before we started camp, you know, Jake driving the mail truck, he pulls up and asks us, you know, what is this about? You know, when we get that question, it's you know, it's several ways that you can answer it. But the most honest answer is that this is truth. This is the truth. That's the most simple and honest answer. You know, who are y'all? We the prophets of the Lord. Okay? We're the mouthpieces of the Lord, man. And we come out here as the mouthpieces of the Lord in the spirit of Yahweh Shah, whom you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, and that spirit of Yahweh Shah's prophecy. So we come out here and we speak the things that's going to happen before they happen. But the Lord also said he required that which is past. So in order for us to come out here and speak, we have to search out the old past and see how things happened with the prophets of old. Because it always was a time in every climax of every kingdom for that kingdom to fall. And right before that kingdom fell, what happened? The prophets came out and prophesied the downfall of that kingdom, man. And it's just a never, I mean, I ain't gonna say it's a never-ending cycle, because our kingdom is gonna be everlasting. But it's a perpetual cycle, all right? It's a hamster on the wheel until we get the kingdom. It ain't gonna be nobody prophesying the downfall of the kingdom of the nation of Israel, because guess what? That kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, okay? Forever, ever, you know? And forever is a mighty long time in the words of old Big Creek, you know? But see, you just seem like, well, America, I ain't never seen nothing, ever seen nothing on a mass scale of destruction happen to America. You know? Man, 9/11, wow, two buildings fell down. Well, yeah, well, it was the Pentagon, and then it was the Twin Towers, right? Oh, okay. Well, the Twin Towers was the climax, you know. But then they flew a plane in the Pentagon, then there was another building that collapsed too. That's building 7, right? So, I mean, but what's that compared to the damage that America has done in all these other countries? Hey, guess what? America did that. That was just a that was just a hoax. Yeah, that wasn't nothing but a big hoax, man. You know,
But on their new world order, man.
they had to sabotage their own goddamn destruction to get them motive to keep doing the wickedness that they do. You know, because after a while, people will start looking like, man, nobody never done nothing to America. Why they always going to war? But what about 9/11? That's what you simple Americans will say. Because you don't know how this devil gets down, man. Just like he did the Native Americans, right? He came over here, played that friendly ass role, acted like, yeah, we just want to make a good peace with you. Wrote up all these different treaties where they had agreements to share, you know, because guess what? The nation of Israel is a sharing and caring people, man. There's no one more kind. There's no nation of people more kinder than the nation of Israel, man. You know, giving, charitable. Why? Because that's in our heritage. It's in our heritage to be giving and to be charitable, man.
He even played the house.
Guys, look on. Hey, you guys see a man playing with drumsticks?
He even tricked the African. Like going back to Ezekiel.
Yeah.
When he sold the woman for wine.
Yeah.
But look what he gave them, man. For Israel, he gave them some watered down wine and some bullshit ass guns, man. You know, that's Esau.
Yep.
You know, he the devil around the whole board.
Yeah, because see, we'll come and we'll give you our best.
Exactly.
We'll be like, yeah, you know, you can have that. Yeah, I ain't used it but one time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's some shit that been broke.
That shit been, he really just rigged it back up to make it shoot a couple more times. Then when he give it to you, you shoot it. He's like, oh, okay, it do work. Yeah, you just don't know. You got the third or fourth time. Over with. Yeah, gave Hamites some regular ass musket guns.
Yeah.
You know?
Bringing this song.
That's how Esau do. They say, he got war. He has war in his heart. You know, because that's all he knows how to do is to be a rebel, man. You know, and to go against righteousness, man. Go ahead, give me some. Yeah,
Go ahead, go bring it down yourself.
Psalms 137 and 9. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones.
Yeah. Happy shall he be that taketh thy little ones and dash it against the stones, man. You know? Because what? Nobody's innocent. You know, you look at these babies, these little kids, like they're innocent. But you don't understand the spirit that's in a man. Okay? And I've seen babies 1 or 2 years old that give you total hell, man. And you just like, man, why are you doing that? You would tell them to stop doing something, and they'll laugh at you. And you know what I'm saying? And like, you can just see the wickedness on them. You be like, man, what the hell wrong with this little badass boy?
Yeah, like that account in I think it's Chronicles, 2nd Chronicles, when those little kids were mocking the prophet because he shaved his head. He said, "Go on up, thy bald head."
Yeah, go on up, that bald head.
Yeah, and then he sent curses on those wicked ass kids, man. And then a bear consumed them whole. No. But anyways, this is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes.
Right.
Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravaged.
Right, because you got a thing that called what goes around comes around. All right, eye for an eye. All right, tooth for a tooth, man. All right? This the same thing finna happen to you so-called white people in other nations, man. Same thing you did to the children of Israel. All right, same thing gonna happen to y'all, man.
Yeah.
All right, the Lord is about balance, man.
Yeah.
All right. Then you gonna have Jake got the nerve to say, well, the Lord said turn the other cheeks. He wasn't talking about these fucking heathens, man. Just towards your brother.
Right.
All right, you turn the other cheek towards your brother, man. You can get that brother 7 times 70, man. All right, it ain't talking about these heathens, man. These other nations. All right, the Lord, it's about payback. That's why the Lord said what? The past is required, man.
Yeah.
You know? So all these things that have been done from the old, it's mounted up to be served, man. That's why it's called Judgment Day, man. All right? Because everything is a tab, man. The tab is time to be paid up. All right? So what's going to make the tab be paid? Thermonuclear missiles, man. All right? And after that, Esau going to slavery. The other nations going to slavery, man. All right, that thousand years period of time, man, y'all gonna build our kingdom up just like we built y'all kingdom up, man. All right? That's only right, man. You know, we ain't in that fucking homo spirit. All right, we ain't in that bullshit ass American spirit that bygones be bygones. Hell no, man. All right, you get your ass hit back, man. It's only right. You know, that's equal. A negative equal to negative is what? Negative plus a negative is what? It's a positive, man. All right? But these devils don't want to say that, man. They know their kingdom is going down, man. So happy shall we be. All right? Because was they not happy hanging us? They sending postcards to each other. That would happen, man.
Yeah.
Burning us up like barbecues and shit, like we some fucking roasts or something. You know, they were having fun doing that. Guess what? We're gonna have fun doing the same thing, man.
Yeah, they used to have those carnivals back in the 50s and 60s where they take the little African, so-called African American babies and play African dodgeball with them. For 10 cents a ball, you can throw pitches at a baby.
What kind of spirit you supposed to have doing that, man? What kind of spirit did you have doing that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That was their favorite pastime, man. Hit the nigga boy. You know? Alligator bait was what our babies was used for, man.
Like, what kind of spirit you supposed to, like, come on now, like, what kind of spirit do you have putting a baby in the water, hearing him scream? You know what I'm saying? See him get ate by an alligator just to kill the alligator. You know what I'm saying? And you got them walking around here now with gator boots on, gator suits. Well, where they get that from, man? You know? They got that from the Jake babies, man. All right? Being put in the water, man. You know?
They wear human skin leather, man. The wicked elites, man, when they get through sacrificing babies, they use that skin and make leather out of it. That kid off of the Home Alone movie, he's the one that exposed all that. He was talking about how, he was talking about how when he got taken back to one of the trailers, and the director was eyeballing him, like thinking that he was cute and shit. And then he pulled out these boots and told him that that it was some girl that he also that he sacrificed basically and made boots out of her skin. And then he put 2 and 2 together and he realized that that's the reason why she passed away at a young age. It's because, you know, these elites, man, they do that wicked shit. They molest kids, and abuse them, and commit pedophilia, sodomy. Yeah, they got this thing where they traumatize a kid to give them an adrenaline rush, then they tap their jugular and drink their blood because it gives them like a high.
They had that on the news the other day too. I think it was a week ago. With my kids, they had planned to kill Jake. You know, like like drink their blood. Drink their blood, man. You know, I like that. You know, like that's what they ask to bring out their culture. That's them. Wicked as hell. Don't kill Jacob, drink their blood, man.
Yeah, Esau a goddamn pedophile, man. You know? He sets up his laws so that he can do wickedness. Here it is, you got them trying to pass laws to lower the age limit so that they can sleep with children, man. You got them so-called priests that the Roman Catholic Church uphold and call father and pope. They be circumcising the babies with their mouth, man. You know? You be catching these politicians all laid up, teenage boys and shit, hotel rooms. You know? Now they got what you can be whatever sex you choose to be. You know? What is it? Gender friendly, gender neutral. Huh?
Gender fluid.
Gender fluid.
Yeah, that means that it changes.
Yeah,
Back and forth.
While the baby's still in the womb, you can pick well, you know what, you want a boy or a girl, you can choose. You know, that's how you know Esau claimed to be the most high. You want to be just like
Esau playing God.
You know, he trying to get that birthright that he never had, man. He ain't gonna get. That's why he upset. So he like, fuck it, if I can't get the birthright, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be just like the Most High. You know? But guess what? He set a bound that you can't even pass, man. He got you in a trick bag, man. Thinking that you're gonna succeed, man. But guess what? You're gonna fail, man. And the Most High, Yahweh Shah is gonna prevail, man. Alright? And we're gonna prevail also, well, we're a part of that number, man. So happy shall we be to dash they little ones to pieces, man. Alright, get your precept out there.
In James 2:13, for he shall have judgment without mercy.
Right. He gonna have judgment without mercy. Does the so-called white people have mercy on the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American? No. So we not gonna have mercy on you devils, man. All right? Go ahead,
That has shown no mercy.
Y'all have not shown no mercy. All right? That's why y'all walk around like y'all is now, man. All right? Because y'all have not shown no mercy. You know, y'all kingdom is going down, man. America is sucking the drain. All right? And it's gonna be taken out by fire, man.
That's right.
All right? Russia, China, Italy, North Korea, South Korea, they're gonna bomb America, man. Rightfully so. All right? And it's right around the corner. All right? Like the Lord always say, though it tarry, wait for it. Because what? It shall surely come, man. You know?
In mercy, rejoicing against judgment.
Huh? What's that?
In mercy, rejoicing against judgment.
Right, and mercy, rejoicing against justice, man. All right? We're going to have our fun in this, man. All right? Just like the Most High had his fun to punish us. All right? He's going to have his fun in punishing the wicked. All right? That's how it's set up, man. That's how it's going to go. All right? Do that make the Most High without an effect? All right? No, man. You know, it is what it is, man. That's why we out here. All right? To cry loud and spur not, man. All right? We ain't sugarcoat no scripture. It says what it says, man. And if you want us to break it down in the Hebrew, you want us to break it down in the Greek, we can. All right? That's more edification. All right? That's more cutting. All right? Go ahead, bro.
All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 9 and 6. Slay utterly old and
Now
young.
start up, bro. Start up 4. All right.
This is Ezekiel 9 and 4.
Now this the Most High, man, who the word Israel called God. Look what he said. Go ahead.
And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city,
Right?
through the midst of Jerusalem,
Right. Jerusalem is a people for a place, man. Go ahead.
and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry.
Right. Which that mark represents is civil judgment. Okay? Go ahead.
A mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry.
Right, like we doing.
For
All right. Go ahead.
for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Right. All these philosophies Esau done made up. All right. everything that's going on in the realm that go contrary to the scripture. All right, abomination, man, to the Most High in the word. Go ahead.
And to the others he said in mine hearing,
Right, and to the others, go ahead.
go ye after him through the city and smite.
All right, and when you look at the word of smite, smite means to kill, man. The Most High said, go through the city and smite means to kill. Go ahead.
Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
Right, spare nothing, man, or have no pity. All right, because you gotta do the will of the Lord, man. All right, the Lord told you, like the example when he gave Abraham to sacrifice Isaac. All right, he told Isaac, go up there, and chop his son's head off. All right, Abraham, what? He was approving, man, approving. Because what he did exactly what the Lord told him to do. And the angel had stopped him, man. He just wanted to see what Abraham was gonna be, obedient, man. Faithful. All right, go ahead.
Slay utterly old and young.
Old and young. 85, 95, 105. All right, old and young. 2 months, 3 months, 2 years. All right, go ahead.
Both maids and little children.
And maids and little children, man. Men and women. Okay, go ahead.
Both maids and little children and women.
And women, man. The Lord said, go and kill them, man. All right? That's what the Lord said there. It's out the Bible. Go ahead.
But come not near any man upon whom is a mark.
Right, but come not near anybody to have that mark, meaning what? The mark, meaning judgment, man. All right? Go ahead.
And begin at my sanctuary.
And begin at his sanctuary, meaning who? Children of Israel, man. All right? Meaning the ones that know they're Israelites, man. That's the beginning. That's what's going to start in, man.
You got it.
Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house.
That's right, man. So that's the Most High, man.
First Peter 4:17. For the time is come that judgment must begin in the house of the Most High.
Time is coming, man. The judgment is going to begin in the house of Israel, man. All right? Look at this shit. Judgment is going to begin, man. All right? The Most High is not playing no games, man. Look around. Look at all these wildfires, man. Look at all this stuff that happened in diverse places. All right? That never happened before. The scripture say that, man. The scripture said these things was gonna happen in the end time. That's how you know we at the end, man. We waiting on a chip. Alright? Once that chip get received, alright, and now almost mandatory, then we know. Alright? Jacob Trouble gonna kick out, it's a wrap. The family of the word, it's a wrap, man. All right? But once that family of the world happens, that's when a lot of Jake gonna get their mind right, man. All right? Because Jake got to see to believe, man. All right? Which the elect, we ain't got to see to believe. All right? We got the faith, man.
And if it first begin in us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?
If they gonna start at the Israelites that know they Israelites, what is it for 2/3 of these heathens, man? I do not know the law of the Most High, man. Do not obey the law of the Most High. What's it gonna be for them, man? It's gonna be a beautiful day in our sight, man, to see our enemy get tormented, man. You know, to see our enemies get what they deserve. Rightfully so, man.
Wisdom of Solomon 3:10. But the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations, which have neglected the righteous and forsaken the Lord.
Read that again. I got to break down piece by piece.
Wisdom of Solomon 3:10. But the ungodly shall be punished.
Right, the ungodly shall be punished. There's 2,000 of our people, all right? And you fucking so-called white people, which is Esau, Edom, and you are the nations, man. You Africans, Arabs, East Indians, all right? It's going for all y'all, man. They ain't want to curse. You know? Go ahead, Doc.
But the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations.
Right. Their own imagination. The Lord ain't coming. Well, we're going to be gone for the Lord coming back. For the Lord love all people. Well, the Lord, I know the Lord. Gee, I'm going to be saved. I'm already saved. You're going to be destroyed by their own imagination.
Yeah,
You know?
it don't matter what he look like.
Right.
It don't matter what you call him.
He all covered.
He got many names.
He Allah. Like, come on, man. You know, like, he Allah. Like, really?
Get that Psalms 145 real quick.
Like, come on, man.
Talking about the Lord.
This is 11.
Psalm 145 about the Lord and his name.
Yeah, hey,
Psalm
that's
145.
funny, man. Yeah.
What it just bring out, because that's what he was talking about, how people, their own imaginations of the Lord, they concoct these ideas that they can really just worship the Lord how they want to.
Exactly.
Call them what they want to, you know, and they're gonna be okay.
Right. What the scriptures say, he that believeth on me, as the scriptures say, man. All right? That's one thing you can hit a motherfucking Christian in the head with. All right? He that believeth on me, as the scriptures say. You know, hey, ain't gonna be no more talking then. And no more talking without that scripture. Because Christianity don't go according to the scripture, man. Go ahead, Doc.
This Psalms 145:18. The Lord is not unto all them that call upon him, to all that call upon him in truth.
They call upon him in truth. So the Lord ain't dealing with you if you ain't calling on his true name. He's only nigh to those who worship him in spirit and truth, man. John 4 and 22, man, through 24. You know, his desire is for the worship to be in truth and sincerity, man. The knowledge of him. You know, the Lord said he has a controversy because there's no true knowledge of him, man. You know, the Lord don't take kindly you not recognizing his power and who he is, because he created you, man. And it goes especially for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. See, these heathens, they ain't supposed to know who the Most High is. You know? They supposed to go around worshiping other gods because he ain't dealing with them. You know? But guess what? All that's gonna come to an end. Because there's gonna come a day where every knee is gonna bow and every tongue is gonna confess the true name of the Lord, all right? And they're gonna be able to identify who his true people are, and it ain't everybody. And when he say out of all nations, kindreds, and tongues, he's talking about Israelites. So the judgment is gonna stand, man. The true judgment of the Lord is gonna stand, and all this baloney philosophy, all these baloney philosophies, man, the Lord is gonna destroy, man. He's gonna punish everybody who worship him in vain. That's why he said, let the multitude perish then, man. You know? That's how you know more people gonna receive destruction than people gonna receive deliverance, man. Let me finish, I'll give it back, bro, you got it. It says, but the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations, which have neglected the righteous and forsaken the Lord.
Right. See, neglect the righteous, man. We see that every day. We see that every Saturday when we out here on the highways, man.
Yep.
They neglect the righteous, man. You know? They walk past it like we don't exist. Like they come up and scoff. They don't want to say what they believe, what they know. They don't want to hear the word. They neglect it, man. You know? They neglect the righteous. They do well out.
It says, the righteous and forsaken the Lord.
And they forsook the Lord, man. All right? Going back to Ecclesiastes, man.
Isaiah 1 and 3. Get it real
And
quick.
Isaiah 1 and 3, man.
I get that real quick. Yeah, yeah.
You can hold that too, yes.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. Isaiah 1 and 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
And that's crazy how the Lord put Israel
On
on
level
level of two stubborn ass animals.
Dumb
man.
ass animals.
I'm talking about crazy ass animals. And he's saying the animals way more better than Israel, man.
They know who their master is.
They know what home is.
They know who feed them.
Well, Israel did not know.
They don't consider. They don't even try to want to know.
But Israel does not know. My people does not consider.
Well, they don't know and they don't want to find out. You know, whenever you try to tell a fucking nigger stick that they're the chosen person of the Most High, they don't want to consider it. They don't want to even think about, hey, what if I am? What if I am chosen into this thing? They don't want to consider it, man.
Forsake the Lord. They neglect the righteous and they forsake the Lord, man. No, because it's not in them.
What did it James 2 about my people?
Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 11. For whoso despiseth wisdom and nurture, he is miserable, and their hope is vain. Their labors unfruitful, and their works unprofitable. No? So that's going into all you so-called Christians, Muslims. All your hope is vain. All those wicked gods, idols that you worship, it's all vain and it's unprofitable to you, man. And you so caught up in that that you don't consider that this is the truth. See, that's what gets you. That Stockholm syndrome, that nurturing of your mom and dad, if you was lucky enough to have both of them, those philosophies that they brought you up in, you never question it. You know? So, when something is vain, that means it's empty. When you go into that word vain, it means empty. It means it doesn't have a true source of power. So you never not once question the source of the power of the God that you worship that was passed down to you from your mother and your father or whoever it was passed down to. You never question it because in your eyes, your mother and your father are always right. But mama's wrong again, you know? And we have to come out here, hey, believe it or not, you know? I mean, I hate to put it like this, but we have to shit on mamas and daddies. You know? We have to, me and the brother was going into that word the other day, we have to humiliate our people. Cry loud, spare not, lift up your voice like a trumpet, all right? And show, I mean, when you put somebody on the spot, man, when you call my name like that, for all loud for, bro. They don't like that, that's humiliating. Especially if you calling them out for something that they didn't or they lacking of. See, people don't like to come to realization that they're ignorant of something. They don't like to be humiliated. But we humiliated every day. Because where does that word come from? Humble. All right? It's sometimes embarrassing to be humbled. But you gotta learn how to accept being embarrassed, man.
But that's what the society don't teach you.
But it's more embarrassing to walk around like you got it and you really know you don't. Like to just deny the truth. Like you can come up here and you can hear the scriptures. We can break them down to you as simple as plain as it can be. And you'll know, man, that's the truth, but I can't let these dudes tell me that who they supposed to be. How, who, I mean, you look young punks. You remember old proud ass Jake that came by here that time? Y'all don't know nothing. Y'all some young niggas. Yo, he was drunk, you know, he had been drinking, he was feeling himself. I know about Yeshua. And he got many names. Y'all, man, y'all don't know nothing, young punks. See, them the imaginations that's gonna get cast down, man. You know? That's what the Lord sent us out here to do. Really, he really sent us out here to humiliate our people because they're ignorant. We ain't really supposed to be out here, you know, we're supposed to build them up. But it's if they're in their spirit of receiving, they'll be built up. You know? Because when you look at the bigger picture and what's really at stake, it's life or death. You rather walk around ignorantly chasing death than walk around a little embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? That don't make sense. Yeah, I got embarrassed today, but guess what? Man, I know so much, I feel so much better. I know the truth now. Because every day, you know, a wise man every day is embarrassed really because he learns something and be like, damn, I'm, you know, like, dang. Yeah, you know, you like, man, I realize how much I was lacking. So you really realize how much you're lacking when you come into truth. You realize how destroyed you are as a people when you come into this truth. Remember the woman a couple weeks ago? She had her husband with her, and we broke down something as simple as the word black and the word nigger. Now, as plain as we made it to it and broke it down to it, that means the exact same thing. No, it don't. Nah, that's not the same thing. That's not the same thing. Because she, you know why she was embarrassed? Because she embraced that black shit.
Yeah, she wants to be black.
But what do Issachar, you know, Spanish call black?
Yeah. Negro. Yeah.
Same damn thing.
Yeah. You know? It was this confusing face couple I seen in the store, which I believe the dude was the Edomite and the chick was Jake. Because they was asking about Modelo. I said, yeah, we got Modelo, which one you want? So I said, I like the Negro. To me, that's the better one. I don't really mess with the special. I like the Negro. She was into it. She's like, oh, yeah, I never tried that one before. She said, is that the dark one? I said, yeah, that's the dark one. So he came over there and was like, she was like, hey baby, you wanna try this out? I said, what's that? Oh, is that dark beer? Nah. I was like, damn. So she was like, I'll try it later on next time. Cause she really wanted to try it out. You know what I'm saying? But you see how he got offended, you know what I'm saying, at that? Because he knew what Negro meant. Negro, Niger, nigger, black. Go ahead, bro.
This Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou should know that thou should be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law.
Hold on real quick. Now, knowledge, right, and wisdom. Give me two symbols for knowledge and wisdom. The sun and the moon. Light. Now technically when you're in the dark, it's like it's black. That's why they got that term on you. Because you in the dark. That's why they was calling you, hey darky. You know what I'm saying? Because that's them basically insulting your intelligence, man. But you embracing being ignorant and being a fool, void of understanding, void of light, man.
You know, our people into tradition. That's our culture, tradition. Keep Passover. Keep the Feast of Tabernacles. You know, we keep it's tradition, but our people and keeping the wicked tradition. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not looking into it. Because even when we came in the truth, we just ain't keeping the Feast of Tabernacles just to be keeping it. We looking into it what it means. Like what the Passover means.
What it's
you
about.
Know? What do Hanukkah mean? You know? The Feast of Dedication. You know, what do all this mean? We look it up and see.
Hey, that's also what separates Great Millstone from these other camps. Because we look into the meaning of the Passover. All these other camps just look at it as another excuse to get drunk and eat. But they don't know that the Passover was a solemn assembly. It's a serious time because the death angel came and enslaved a lot of people that night to get them out of Egypt. It's a serious moment to escape prison, basically.
You ask our people about the holidays that they celebrate, they can't tell you what it means. They can't tell you what Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, they can't tell you what that's about.
It's about family and giving.
Yeah. Oh, it's a time when you just give thanks.
Right.
Well, who are you supposed to be giving thanks to?
My mom did the same thing on Thanksgiving. She was like, "Wanna go see your family?" I'm like, no. She like, why not? I mean, this is a change. It's time for a change.
Right.
Like, no, I got something to do. I said, no.
Because once you come into the truth, you realize who your real family is, man. Get that where the Lord says, those who do, y'all know what I want.
Yeah. Like you're supposed to see your family 7 times a year.
Yeah, why you?
You know, you got Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, Valentine's Day.
Like, you can't see him.
Like, come on, man. Like, come on.
Yeah.
One.
All year long, your family ain't thinking, you ain't thinking about your family. Family ain't thinking about you.
Yeah, family reunion. That's sad.
Yeah. But all of a sudden this day, you ever wonder why we always wait to this day? Why is it just this day that we feel like we gotta be so special towards one another?
Right.
And then most of the time on those family gatherings, on those holidays, it's always some damn drama, man.
Always.
It's always somebody gonna get into it, gonna step on somebody's toes, somebody gonna get cussed out.
Yeah.
That always went on. In my household growing up, man, every holiday, you know what I remember the most? Drama. That's all there ever was, man. It's not a peaceful time for us because it's not, it was never a peaceful, it doesn't have a peaceful origin.
Right. This Michael 2 and 10. This is not IRS.
Y'all found it. Go bring it out.
This is Matthew chapter 12, verse 47. Then one said unto him, Behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him, Who is my mother and who is my brethren?
Right.
And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, Behold, my mother and my brethren.
Why did he stretch out his hand and say his disciples are his mother and his brethren? Did he literally mean this is my mother and this is my brethren? Those were all men, his disciples, so obviously they weren't his mother. Now one of the disciples, I believe maybe was it one or two? No, one of the disciples was his brother, Jude, was his actual literal brother, but he wasn't speaking literally. This is what he meant. Go ahead.
For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother.
That's why we desire to be around the brothers, man. More than our own so-called biological families, man. That's why, because the brothers that have the like minds to do the will of the Heavenly Father, not go and celebrate the wicked days of the heathens, okay? I'd rather be with these brothers any day than be with my biological family on Christmas, on New Year's, which is not the New Year, on Christmas that has nothing to do with the Messiah, on Thanksgiving, which really is thanks killing and thanks stealing. So why would I want to gather together and celebrate vanity? You know? Because you made something righteous out of something that's wicked. But I know what it means to me. No, you don't. Is that what Jake? Well, I don't, because when you try to break it down to him, Jake can't suffer that humiliation. Going back to the humiliation, Jake can't suffer.
I could never push that on.
Cause all you're really trying to do is build Jake up. When you see some shit that's just all fucked up and you trying to put it together, you ever tried to put something together, back together after it had been broken? And you put it together, you're like, man, this shit all fucked up.
Yeah.
That's the state of Jake. Jake so broke down that you trying to put him back together. Jake like, leave me alone, man. I don't want to be broke. I'm fine the way I am.
I do this on my own.
I can do it on my own. Here it is, you got a pair of crutches and Jake limping. He could barely walk. And you say, oh man, look, I got these crutches. I don't need them no more. I'm good. Trying to still walk straight. Like he ain't got no limp in him. See, that's what the Lord sent us out here to do, man, to fill our people back up, man. But you must first become as a newborn baby. And you like, man, newborn baby? Because you know how Jake is. One thing Jake can't wait to do is be grown. Man, I can't wait till I get grown. I can't wait till I'm get out my mama's house. Make my own rules, do my own thing. But then you try to bring Jake into the truth, just got a mindset like that. Jake like, what? Be a newborn baby? Jake got it figured out. Like, how you gonna tell me what's right? My mama and dad already taught me all that. I got it now. I do it my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Jake don't want to be built up because Jake is destroyed, man. We are destroyed as a people, man.
This is Isaiah 30:8. Now go write it before them in a table and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
They won't hear the law of the Lord.
Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. Speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
That's why the church is filled up. All right? You go on every block, the church is filled, man. Because they speaking them what? The smooth words, man.
Feel good.
Feel good scriptures. But this Bible ain't speaking of feel good scriptures, man. This about mourning, limitations and woe, man. It's about destruction. It's about famine. It's about fire. This is what this Bible teaches, man. It don't teach about God love everybody. He don't.
Which way is Julian Avenue, sir?
Julian?
Yeah.
Right down.
Thank you.
You know? Just like that. You know?
Destroyed, man.
Destroy it, bro.
No.
A man walking with a little dog. He's probably walking with a pit bull.
And what he asks. You spiritually dissect what he asks.
Union.
Which way?
It's union.
Which way?
Yeah, this
You know?
This the union right here.
Right. This Union Avenue right here.
Exactly.
This is the union of the children of Israel, man.
That's right, bro.
Right? Because not all Israelites are going to get this. Now you see, that's like Great Millstone isn't coming together with these other camps. Y'all have different doctrines, false doctrines. We can't get down with y'all.
Jay come from all the way across the street. He was already walking in the direction of union. He come all the way from across the street to interrupt us, to ask us which way to go. But you know what it was? It was judgment. It was him being marked. See, the Lord said, we going into how people don't consider. We're going into how people are ignorant. And he walked all the way from across the street, got a real good close-up of the men of the Lord,
See the sign.
yet he does not consider.
Yeah. You see the sign. You see the valve.
He ain't look at the sign. He ain't even look at it.
No, it ain't hard for a fish to not see the
won't
sign.
know.
Even
But
though he ain't see
I'm
what's
saying
on,
he
you know what I'm saying?
saw him.
Right, but he ain't saw him like look.
He didn't consider.
Right, he ain't come.
He didn't consider. He saw, he saw our platform out here, but he didn't observe,
Yeah, right.
you know.
Amos 9 and 9. I started 8. Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh by Hashem Shai, power are upon the sinful kingdom.
Right.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, save it that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord.
Right.
But
He said he will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob. All right, which is going into what he brought out earlier on Ezekiel. All right, don't touch them that have their mark, man. It's going to the elect. So when he talking about he ain't gonna utterly destroy the whole house, because what he got a remnant that he gonna save. You know, it's going to the elect. All right, of the nation of Israel, man.
for lo, I will command and I will swift.
Sift.
That's like I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in the sea, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth.
Right, man. The stuff is you bring the stuff down how you
Yeah. Just like when you take chicken, you put flour on it, you put it in the sifter, you shake off that unwanted extras. You know, and the Lord has Israel as a whole in a sifter, man. And all the undesirables are gonna fall out. See, those are the ones whose faith they either don't have any faith at all. They have faith, but it's not strong. They're not rooted, you know. And he said his eyes are upon all, man. Ultimately, like we read, it starts with Israel. And Israel as a whole, the majority is here in America. Okay? And the most sinful kingdom on the face of the earth is America. This is the chief place of sin, man. You know? To do God's will, do what the hell you want to do. You are whoever you want to be. Do the most here in America, man. And that's what they say. That's that cup that all nations come to drink of. All nations want to drink of that. Do whatever the hell I want to do cup.
That's why it's called the land of the free, because you're free to do wicked. You ain't free to do righteous, you know, because we catch hell doing this. But you free to do wicked all day, you know. You gotta make your point out.
I'm just saying they got that YOLO spirit on them, man. You only live once. They wise to do evil. Amos 9 and 10. All the sinners of my people should die by the sword.
See, he said his people. All the sinners of his people, man, going to Israel, all right? The house of Jacob, you know? So for all his people, which is going to consider the 2/3 of our nation of Israel, 66.6, all right? People that going to die, man, by the sword, which is famine, martial law, FEMA camps, all right? Even the Muslims. All right, it's many swords, man. The Most High. Hey, get that real quick. Most High. He saw the Most High sword.
I was on a different sword.
Are you holding this?
No, sure.
Okay, come.
It says Psalms.
Yeah, it's on.
I got a piece of it right now. Go ahead, yeah.
It's Amos 9 and 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
Second Ezra 9 and 22. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept, and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect.
Yeah.
So that's him saying he's not gonna utterly destroy the house of Jacob. That's that grape that he kept to himself. But the multitude, right? He said they was born in vain. You know, let them perish, man.
This is Psalms 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down.
Right. So that's what the elect saying now, man. Arise, O Yahweh. You know, disappoint him, man. Even though the Lord don't disappoint him, but we hated in that time, man. The Lord disappoint the so-called white man on what he's trying to do with the New World Order, man. You know? So we saying, disappoint him, man. All right? Do not let the so-called white man prevail, man. You know?
Deliver my soul. Deliver my soul from the wicked.
Right. Deliver my soul from the wicked.
Which is thy sword.
Right. Which is thy sword, man. How can our soul be delivered from the wicked? All right? The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scripture. And what? The chariots, man. That's our deliverance out of this hell, man. The so-called UFOs, man. That's our deliverance, man. Our big brother coming back, making the clouds, man. That's our deliverance from our soul. And from the wicked is who the Most High sword is, man. So Esau coming down, man, with the sword, man, aka the hammer. All right? And he gonna bring the hammer down on 2/3 of our people and his own people. All right? And the other nations. Because that's the spirit of Yahweh, man. All right? That's the sword, man. Because we all gonna be appointed to take that chip, man. All right? The hour of temptation is now in hands, man. So he gonna come down with that sword.
I got one for you.
All right? And you're gonna be appointed to take that chip. If you don't take that chip, you're gonna be smashed with the sword, man. And then if you do take the chip, the Lord got a bigger sword for you. All right? And that's a sword that you don't want. You'd rather die in the hands of Esau than die in the hands of the Lord, man. All right? Because what the chariots got and what the missiles feel like, you ain't gonna want it, man. All right? That's why you're supposed to get right or get left. It's do or die season, man. This is what time we're in do or die season, man. Either you're gonna get down or lay down, man. You know, either way, you're gonna get down. Go ahead with that piece up, huh?
Yes.
No, that was it, talking about the sword. You got the other sword.
Isaiah.
What you had, Isaiah? Isaiah 66.
Oh, this is Isaiah 34 and 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
Right. Bathed in heaven, man. All right? Go ahead.
Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
Right. Who is Idumea? Esau. Edom. Edom, man. Idumea is a Hebrew word for Esau, man. Idumea.
Greek word.
Greek word is like it. You know? But for Esau, Edom. Idumea. Go ahead, Doc.
And upon the people of my curse,
And upon the people of his curse, man. Go ahead.
to judgment. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood.
Woo! The sword of the Lord is filled with blood, man. That's how much bloodshed is gonna be in America, man. You know? It ain't, even though 2/3 of our people, that's a lot of people. But you gotta add the other nations in this, man. All right? Go ahead, Doc.
The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams For the Lord hath a sacrifice in Bosra and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
That's right, man. And let's go into Esau, man. Bosra is like a cheap place, man. All right? And Idumea is the representation of the Edomites, man. All right, you so-called white people, man. With your true nationality, Esau, Edom. Okay? Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 8, for it is the day of the Lord's vengeance.
Right. This is the day of the Lord's vengeance, man. The Lord is bringing payback to you nations, man, for what y'all have done to the children of Israel, man. All right? Go ahead, Doc.
And the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion.
Right, for the controversy of Zion, which is monument, going back to the remembrance, man. All right, to the remembrance of Israel, man. The Most High required that which is past, man. All right, so how much is we? Because, shit, we ain't forgot about slavery. Even though they try to take out the textbook, all right, for the younger generation. But when they grow up, they won't know nothing about slavery. All right, but shit, we ain't forgot. You know, that's why you supposed to train the child up in the way he said go. All right, because you cannot forget what the so-called white people, what the so-called Africans, all right, and the Israelites have done to the nation of Israel, man. All right, you cannot forget about that, man. You know, and it's payback. It's a must.
The Lord ain't forgot.
Yeah, the Lord ain't forgot, man. That's why they say that it has been like the Lord was with them, man. Because the Lord ain't brought their hammer down on their ass yet, man. But guess what? It's coming, man. All right, you elites, you banging families, man. Y'all going to slavery, man. You know, I know y'all already know that. All right, I'm just telling you again, man. You know, y'all going to slavery, man. All right? Y'all that remnant, they're going to be saved or eat them. They're going to be destroyed, man. Your ass going to slavery. All right? Then after that 1,000 years, then y'all going to be annihilated, man. All right? Y'all going to be bundled up in sticks like bags, man, and put to death. All right? Then when ain't going to be no remaining in the house of Esau, man, after that 1,000 years of slavery. Not in America, man.
This is Isaiah 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Right, talking about the so-called UFOs, man. All right?
To render his anger with fury.
The Lord is mad. The Lord is mad, man. He said render his anger fury, man. The Lord is upset. And he's been upset for 2,000 years, man. That's a long time to hold in some anger, man.
And his rebuke with flame of fire.
Right, and he gonna rebuke with flames of fire, man. That's why it said his sword shall be bathed in heaven, man. He gonna rebuke the nation of Israel, 2/3 of our people, you got a nation, by fire, man. You know?
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Woo! Now that's how the Lord gonna plead. You wanna plead with the Lord? Okay, that's cool. Your ass going to ashes, man. You know? You're gonna be burnt up. That's how the Lord gonna plead with you. He ain't gonna plead with you, all right, like the judge do in the court, man. All right, the Lord gonna plead with our people by fire, man. Do y'all know America is the lake of fire? Do y'all know there's no such thing as hell? All right, that you burn for eternity? All right, America is the lake of fire. Them niggas look like some Christians, like pastors and shit. You know? That's why the Spirit had me to, you know what I'm saying, say that.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
With all flesh, man.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many. So what you Israelites talking about bringing all Israel together, man? Ain't no time for that. When the slain of the Lord shall be many. You know, 66.6 of our people, man, gonna be destroyed by fire, famine, destruction, pestilence, man. Alright? That's why he said he created spirits. Alright? Just for that day, man. See all these horses, man? The Lord gonna put the spirit on the horses and kick the shit out of them people, man. They're gonna act up. Alright, having the zoos in America. Man, Lord gonna put the spirit on them damn animals, break out that damn zoo. It's going down, man. It's gonna go down, man. That's why I said it's gonna be a time like never before, man. Alright? Because the Lord will show his wonderful works, man. It's gonna be declared out through the whole earth, man. Everybody gonna know the power of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. And the elect, man. Because in Jeremiah said, we his battle axe. We his weapons of war, man. Alright? We gonna handle the Lord big too. That's why we out here fishing. Because we gonna turn the hunters, man. Lord willing, we a part of that number. We get to damn go hunting. Cause I always wanted to go hunting, man. But this gonna be the real hunting.
The second Esdras 8 and 3. There'll be many created, but few shall be saved.
Right. It's many created. But only a few is gonna be saved. Going back to that cluster of grapes, man. Going back to 1/3 to the 144,000, man. It's already understood, man. All a lot of people ain't gonna make it on this side. So what IUIC talking about? Bringing all the nations together, bringing all Israel together. What the hell GOCC talking about? Bringing all Israel together. What the hell ISBK talking about? Bringing all Israel together. What the fuck Chicago doing? Talking about bringing all Israel together. He trying to bring in a ham and shit. You know? Well, that's in the scripture, man. It ain't time to bring all Israel together, man. Bringing all Israel together is just gonna prolong the kingdom, man. There's gonna be a lot of confusions going on, man.
I got something. This Jeremiah 51:18. They are vanity, the work of errors. In the time of their visitation, they shall perish. So that's why they're not going to be saved, because they are vanity. They are work of errors. Not meaning that the Lord made a mistake when he made them, like he accidentally made them errors. He purposely made them errors. He made them err from the truth purposely, man. The scriptures tell you that the Lord have blinded the eyes of his people, man. All right, he's giving them over to deception. That's in Thessalonians, man. Say with all deceivableness of them that perish because they believe not the truth, man. They trust in lies, they trust in oppression. You know? What you do?
You did that last Saturday?
I'm gonna jump down. But that was the point. They're just backing up that precept you brought out. That's why the Most High gonna destroy majority of the people, man. Because they're vain, you know. He set them up to destroy them. The Lord just wanted to have a big destruction party. So man, I gotta have something to destroy. You know what? It's just gonna make majority of these people just to wipe them out. You know?
I'm gonna get that.
But I'm gonna make it fair, because I'm gonna make some of my own people be in that group. You know?
This is Romans 9:17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up,
Right.
that I might show my power in thee,
Woo!
and that my name, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, might be declared throughout all the earth.
See?
That's the only reason why America was put up like this, man.
Right.
Just so it could break it down into pieces and show off his biceps, triceps, pecs, abs, quads, calves, traps, deltoids, everything,
So he
man.
can flex.
his jawline, everything, every tiny pinky muscle, man.
Yeah.
Just to show off how mighty he is.
Watch what I can do with this pink.
Yeah. Watch what I can do without any muscles.
Yeah. My eyelashes. Watch how my eyelashes work.
Yeah, he's gonna.
You know what the scripture speaks about? He shall not move an arm. He ain't gonna move an arm, man.
Hey,
Move a hand.
the scripture say in a twinkling of an eye, we shall be changed. So before you're gonna blink, man, we're gonna level up. That's power. We're gonna rise from the very bottom to the very top in the twinkling of an eye. Now, Esau's gonna get caught slipping. He's gonna get wobbled. He's waking up with that flashlight in his face in the hospital saying that he just got knocked the fuck out.
Hey, this is Psalms 147:5. Great is our Lord and of great power.
Yeah, that's the thing about Israel, man. And the other nations. The other nations ain't got a power, man. We had a true power, man. You know, that's why I said great power, man. Because Yahweh is, man, he to be. He exists, man. That's why I say the other nations serve God, they what? Which is no gods, man. Alright? Fucking praying to Buddha. What Buddha gonna do? Buddha can't do shit. Buddha ain't even real. You know, but Yahweh is real, man. Alright? Go ahead, I got it.
His understanding is infinite. Woo! The Lord lifted up the meek. He casted the wicked down to the ground.
Hey,
That's plain.
Yeah, you can't touch that.
It's plain, man.
he's the man. He's like the guy that steps in when the little kid is getting bullied.
Oh yeah.
No, man, I always wanted to get in a fight like that. See some little kid getting bullied.
Get up.
Yeah. But hey, pick on somebody your own size.
Yeah.
Whoop their ass. Teach them a lesson. Man, I can't wait to teach Esau a lesson, man. It's gonna be a righteous ass whooping.
Yeah. Ain't nothing like, you humble somebody and just beat the hell out of them and just feel good about it. Know that you did it. Yeah, I did it right now.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, you might get in a fight or you might get into it with somebody, like, nah, I took it too far.
I probably shouldn't have done it like that. Hey,
like your mama said, keep leading his ass.
But Esau, you know that ain't gonna be your case.
Nah, Esau leading his ass.
we're gonna be like, our thoughts, your ass is, damn it, that's not enough. How can I increase his ass?
Yeah. He said meditate terror.
Son.
Shit, well, what we gonna be doing meditate terror? We gotta meditate how we gonna fuck them up, man.
We're meditating Mortal Kombat fatalities.
Oh yeah.
Psalms 145:3. Great is the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Shai, and greatly to be praised. And his greatness is unsearchable.
Woo. That's why Esau. That's why he said about Esau cannot pass. He is unsearchable, man. Esau don't know how many stars up there. Esau ain't even went down to the bottom of the sea. You know, Esau cannot go farther than what the Lord had created.
Should go to the moon.
Esau, yeah, that's the spirit. That's all I was thinking about that. Esau be telling you that the moon gets his light from the sun. The moon is reflecting the light from the sun. What type of shit is that?
Now how can you stand on top of light and take a picture of it?
That's why he came up with that. That's why he came up with that philosophy that the sun, that the moon gets its light from the sun. The moon reflects the light from the sun. So now, we can walk on it. It's not really light.
It's just like you taking a picture of a light bulb. You ain't gonna see nothing, man. You can't walk on a light bulb. You know?
That's just more of Esau's deception. You know, it's Hollywood magic. You know, that medium is that television, that black mirror. All that goes back to witchcraft, even the phone that's in your hand. But really, it also goes back mocking the Urim and the thermal, which is something, which was an Israelite technology that basically played a hologram of an event where there wasn't any witnesses to judge the event.
Drop down to 20. The Lord, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, preserving all them that love him. But all the wicked will he destroy.
Yeah, man. So if you're doing the right thing, if you're serving the Most High is going to take care of you. He's like that cool boss. As long as you get the job done, he's feeding you, making sure you have enough money to pay your bills. Paying you more than what you need just so you can get by. But for the wicked, you're through.
Teaching them truth.
It say the Most High is angry with the wicked every day, you know? And look, we live in a society full of wickedness, man. You know? Behold, my eyes are upon the sinful kingdom, man.
Right,
You
bro.
know? So this place will get destroyed, man. You know?
It's just only a matter of time, bro.
Yeah, all prophecy must come to pass, you know?
Yeah. So we here still in slavery, right? That was prophecy spoken. You know?
Yeah.
Where we at now? We get this day in our captivity, man.
House of bondage.
That's right. But we finna get delivered at. You know? Deliverance finna come out of this place, man.
Right.
And also destruction finna come to this place. You know? They're like at the same damn time like preacher song. You know?
Like I think Tyler was saying, the Lord come and do two things, you know, deliver and destroy. You know?
So hey, that's what we had to come out here and manifest it towards our people. You know? Whether they hear up or back. You know, we know our people ain't gonna listen, man.
Right.
You know, but we had to do the Lord deed though, man.
Yep.
All right? And he said he could turn stones and do this, man.
Yeah.
All right? But guess what? It pleased the Lord for us to come out here and be fools for his sake, man. You know, they saying we fools right now. They saying they can feel good. You niggas out here teaching the Bible. You know? Like, come on, man. It was just raining the other day. You know what I'm saying? Now we got time to do something. Do what they choose to do. Like Jake think of anything, man. But yeah, man, we're doing the work of the Lord, man. Because this how salvation is going to become upon us, man. This how in that day, when you starve and your stomach touching your back, you over there laughing, man. All right, we drinking on some yan, man. All right, we eat. You know, because we continue to do the Lord big, man. We continue to come out here and prophesy, all right, wholeheartedly, whether we were down or out, man, or whether we were in or up. It didn't matter, man. You know, whatever the case or how our week went, when it come down for camp time, man, we out here, man. All right, we doing the work. You know, and that's what the Lord like, man. You know, the Lord take, you know, take chill in that, man. Then whenever I put head on these brothers still come out and do the work, man. And you got us doing that on all four corners of the earth, man. Because what? Destruction is 9 hands, man. All right, y'all know America will be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles.
Damn.
Get ready. Get ready.
This is 2 Ezra 2:27. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful.
Right, like them. All right, they are the other nations. All right, them are the other nations, man. But they gonna weep and be sorrowful, man. All right, because they just walked past the prophet and took it for shit, man.
You'll take it as a light
Started from the top
thing.
again.
Take it as a light thing.
Yeah, they took it. Yeah, it's just something we just doing out here for fun, man. You know, but when it come to pass, man, then when they know a prophet been among us, You know, the Lord gonna bring that back. He did say that. You know, when Esau said there, Lord, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna have no 30 minutes. They got 30 minutes to do what the fuck they gotta do. It's over with. What can you do in 30 minutes? What the fuck can you do in 30 minutes? Hey, but what he said, what the Lord said? They gonna try to seek them. They cannot, they gonna be killing motherfuckers when shoot themselves in the head.
Yeah, hey, just like during 9/11 now they're trying to jump out the window. You might see a chariot fly past, scoop them up and throw them back in the building. Catch him right before he hits the ground.
Hey, just imagine though when they heard the emergency call, how many motherfuckers be cocking their guns and going trying to kill themselves because they know they're finna burn. They gonna burn still, man, in that horrible death, man.
He ain't gonna be feeling that pain that you got shot.
Exactly, bro. But I know a dude personally shot himself in the face, bro. Still living. He gotta live with that ugly ass side. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the side, He tried to kill himself, the Lord let him live, man. He had to suffer that, man. You know? So there's gonna be numerous people in that day gonna be trying to off themselves in the head and still gonna live, man. You know? They're gonna suffer that death just like that.
This popped into my head too, but if you ever seen that movie, The Incredibles, where that guy tried to jump off the building, and then Mr. Incredible jumped from the other building and like dove, caught him and rolled into the building, busted the window, broke his neck, but he still survived. You might have angels do that whenever they try to kill themselves. They, like when somebody tries to off themselves, an angel comes up and smacks it lower and they like nick their jaw or some shit.
Yeah. It's gonna be hey, especially Esau. So you know Esau gonna be trying to kill himself out there. You know, you got crazy man Jake, he's trying to kill himself, man. Knowing what time it is. You know, knowing this whole time that they've been talking number lies. They had the truth in their face. You know, and despised. Oh yeah, Jacob is gonna kill himself, man. I should have listened to them. Ah, you know what I mean?
This is 2 Ezra 2:27. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful.
Right. He telling the elect, man. Do not be weary, man. Don't worry about it, man. Have faith in me. Alright? When the time of trouble comes, man. You gotta have faith in the Lord when the time of trouble comes. Alright? Even when your car breaks down, you gotta have faith in the Lord. You know? When you lose your job, you gotta have faith in the Lord. That he doing it for a purpose, man. You know, it ain't just some coincidence that happened. Alright, the Lord put that in motion for a reason, man. That's why you always supposed to have faith in the Lord, man.
But thou shalt be merry and have abundance.
Right. The elect gonna be married and have abundance, man. It's very going back to 6, man. Which is going back to Isaiah 4:1. Alright? In that day, you know, and that day is approaching slowly, man. Which is fast, but it's slowly according to us. Alright?
That word merry goes into joyful.
Joyful.
Like when people say Merry Christmas, even though that's wicked. But just to make a point, merry is like a time of cheer. You know, we're gonna be rejoicing in those times. But verse 28, the heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee.
That's how the Lord said what? We're gonna laugh at their calamity, man. You know? Hey, they're gonna be trying to act, you know? Oh no. It's gonna be vice versa, man. You know, we hurting right now. We suffering for righteousness. Y'all gonna suffer for evil doing, man. It's only right.
2/3 of our people envy their oppressors. Hey, it's gonna flip on over, man.
That's right, brother.
They're gonna see us, you know, cool as a cucumber. All hell is breaking loose. They're gonna envy us. They're gonna want what we have, but they won't be able to have it.
Well, you know, like the Lord said, don't envy, not the oppressor, choose those ways. But you got 2/3 of our people, that's what they do, they got. You know, but that's what 2/3 of our people do, man. They envy the oppressor. And they choose all his ways, man. You know, that's why you got Jake being a homosexual to the max. You know, Esau a homosexual behind closed doors. You got Jake, goddamn, this boy all out the door. You know, Jake can't hide. You know what I'm saying? Because he choose the oppressive ways. He envied the oppressor, man. Because he like, why the so-called white man gotta have all this? Why I can't have it? You know? So Jake do whatever he can just to get it, man. And that's gonna be Jake downfall, man. Jake gonna be destroyed because of that. You know? Not knowing that we in this position we in because we fell off, man. We transgressed against the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. That's why we in the position we in. You know? But guess what? Jake ain't gonna know that until the time comes. It ain't gonna be too late. You know?
All right, this is Isaiah 65 verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, power, behold, my servant shall eat.
This second Edges 9 and 9. Then shall there be a pitiful case which not have revealed my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
Ooh, shall dwell in torment, man. All right, that's a horrible death, man. All right, fire. To be tormented, that's a horrible death, man. That's a terrible way to go out. You know.
For such as in their life have received benefits.
Right. That's what you have, man. That's why I said they received their consolation. But what they did,
and have not known me.
They have received benefits, but they don't know the true power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah, man. They have not known the Lord. You know? That's why the pastor can get away with pay your tithes, the Lord will bless you. Do this, the Lord will bless you with this. The Lord gonna give you what you want. Just keep on coming to church, doing this and doing that. They can get away with that because they don't know the true power. Because they knew the true power, they understand what the true power is about, man. And he is not about prosperity, man. All right?
And they that have law by law, where they have yet liberty.
Right, like right now. It's freely to receive this word. You know, when they got the Statue of Liberty in New York, you know, hey, it's freely right now, man. You can do what the hell you want to do. See Esau walking up and down the sidewalk, Jake doing the same thing. All right, in Boston, I ain't not here yet. You know, even though they got some FEMA camps set up, but it ain't on a large scale as mandatory. You know what I'm saying? You got a curfew. We ain't got no curfew right now. So we still got liberty right now. You know, we able to do what we want to do. You know, we choose not to go to work. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we have liberty right now. So go ahead.
And when is yet place of repentance was open unto them,
which was started in 1969, 1970, when the doors of repentance was open. Started with our father, our business. All right, on down. All right, to the apostles. And tricking on down to the elders and great millstone down to the least brother. All right, that's when the doors of repentance was open, man. You know.
Understood not, but despised.
Right, they don't understand. That's why I go back to Isaiah 3 and 1. They people don't consider, you know, because they don't understand the power you have by Shanel Shah. When every kingdom, like you were saying earlier, when every kingdom was going down, what he do? He brought his prophets, all right, to prophesy, man, the coming and the downfall of this society, all right. And what we come down here now is to prophesy the downfall of America, man. All right, because America gonna go out by fire, man. You know, whether you like it or not. whether you receive it or not. This is what's going to happen. But the Lord chose us to come out here, all right, to deliver this message, man. You know, and break it down to your understanding. Go ahead.
The same must know it after death by pain.
See, the same shall know it, all right, after death, which is in the kingdom, but what? By pain, which is on this side, by fire, man. All right, whether he get mauled by a lion, bear, or a snake gobbling his ass down, you know, because the scripture speaks about that running from a lion. You ain't gonna escape, but everybody ain't gonna escape that lion. You know, and the bear metal, he escape the bear. Everybody ain't gonna escape the bear. You know what I'm saying? They lean their head on the wall and the snake bit him. He got anacondas out here. Gonna swallow shit out of her, man. Gonna swallow about 4 arms. You know, you just don't know what the Lord got in store, man. But these people that load the law or you have about Shemal Shah, where they get hand limited, man. All right, it's gonna go down in America and various other places in the world, man. But chiefly America, because this their great heart. All right, so the Most High got something special for this place, man. This is movement. You know how you used to play with the action figures when you were little? You set everybody up, and then you got the evil side, you got the good side. The good gonna always win, but you gotta make it interesting and let the evil get some in. You know what I'm saying? You just smash his ass, man. And that's what's gonna happen. The Most High let Esau get in. The Most High let Esau, which is the evil, do his thing. And guess what? The righteous gonna come and smash his ass, man. Which is who? Yahweh Shah, man. All right? And the elect gonna smash Esau, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah 65 and 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servants shall eat.
Right. His servants shall eat, man.
But ye shall be hungry.
Right. But you gonna be hungry. You gonna be hungry. All right?
Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty.
Right. We gonna drink, man. And guess what? You gonna be thirsty. You know how Jason, I'm thirsty now. You gonna be thirsty, goddamn. You hear me? You ain't even be able to swallow your spit. That's how dry your mouth gonna be.
Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
Woo! We gonna rejoice. One reason why we gonna rejoice, it came to pass. What we spoke about is actually here. That's one reason why we're gonna rejoice. And another reason why we're gonna rejoice, because what? The power of Yahweh Shemal Shah is upon us. All right? What he said is happening. What we did and what we doing is happening. Like, damn, the Lord said he was gonna take care of us in that day. He taking care of us. So it's gonna be a constant rejoice, man. We're gonna be rejoicing to Yahweh Shemal Shah like every damn minute, every hour. Like the water Yahweh Shemal Shah. You know what I'm saying? Because us looking at our own people, man, of our family. You know, they starving like mom. Look at us over here. You know? Because what? We did the work, man. We stayed fast and we hold fast to what we had, man, which was the knowledge, wisdom, understanding. You know? That's why he said his servants. You know? That's why the women's gonna be flocking to us like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they see who the Most High servants is. They're gonna be looking at Pastor's stomach touching his back. You know? They're like, damn, Pastor, I thought you was a man of the Lord. You know? But here it is. These men over here, they good. They gonna see the difference. All right, from a false prophet to a real prophet, man. You know?
Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart,
Right?
but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart.
That's right, and that's what's gonna happen, man. So we gotta get ready for that. That's why we can't have that feminine spirit on us. Because it's gonna go down, man. We're gonna hear babies crying, women's crying, men's crying, you know, grabbing all on our leg and shit. You know, like, get your ass off me. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of that going on, man. You know? Because what? They lowered the law of Yahweh Shemal Shah while they get hand limited, man. This is something that you got to think about, because that day is coming. You know, that day is coming, man, when his servants gonna eat and everybody else gonna be hungry. You gotta put that into mind, man, to play. You know, you gotta have that faith also too, because that's why we fast, because it ain't like we gonna be eating every day. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no everyday type of eating. What people probably take this scripture as, well, if my servants shall eat, then we're gonna be eating every day. Shit, 3 times a day. No, that's why the Lord said fast, man. You have to fast and pray. You know what I'm saying? Because He just gonna give you enough to get you by. Yeah, your daily bread. That's when they really gonna come and play, man. You gonna get your daily bread.
Yeah, just like when the Most High was leading the Israelites out of Egypt, when He gave them manna from heaven, the 2/3 started complaining, saying that they wanted fish. It's like, hey man, you 2/3 of our people are ungrateful ass bitches, man. They can't take a blessing even if it fell from the sky and hit them right in the face.
Yeah, instead of them rejoicing over the power that was being displayed, right, of bread falling from heaven, instead of them counting the blessing, they was dwelling on the lack of what they didn't have. Right. They was dwelling on bondage. They was dwelling on death, man. Our people was stuck on death, you know. And when the Lord displays something, it's not for your flesh. When the Lord displays His power or shows us things, it's always spiritual. That's why the fleshly person can't receive the things of the Spirit, man. You know. Here it is, He rained down. Bread just fell out the sky. And they talking about fish in Egypt.
Yeah, and then the Most High gave them the fish. And then it says while the meat was still in between their teeth, they died. So He gave them what they wanted. But He also gave them what He wanted. It's to kill them motherfuckers, man.
It's just like, you remember that time Jake asked me to buy him something to eat. He was on video right there. And then when he had gave him the burrito, like the burrito like $4. When I finna hand him a burrito, he said he ain't want it.
Yeah, just give him the money.
Just give him the money. Yeah. I'm like, if I pay $4 for this shit, then you gonna eat this motherfucking burrito. You know what I'm saying? Like he came and asked us about him something to eat. Then when I bought the burrito, he like Jake ungrateful as hell, man.
Hey, this is Wisdom of Solomon 5:14. It's going into it. For the hope of the ungodly is like dust that is blown away with the wind.
Nothing.
It says, Wisdom of Solomon 5:14. For the hope of the ungodly is like dust that is blown away with the winds.
The hope.
Which means it is easily lost.
I'm talking about gone.
Like a thin froth that is driven away with the storm.
Visible guy.
Like as the smoke which is dispersed here and there with a tempest and passeth away as the remembrance and passeth away the water as the remembrance of a guest that tarrieth but a day. But the righteous live forevermore. Their reward also is with the Lord, and the care of them is with the Most High.
He said, we just back with the Lord again. We just the righteous with the Lord.
But the righteous live forevermore.
Right?
Their reward also is with the Lord.
See? The reward is with your how about shit down shot, man. You know? Which is just the crown of life, man. Immortality, man. You know? That's what we're gonna receive by doing the deed of the Lord, man. Go ahead, man.
And the care of them is with the Most High.
And the care of them, man. Go ahead.
Therefore shall they receive a glorious kingdom and a beautiful crown from the Lord's hand.
See? Personally. You know how it feels? You getting crowned by your Howard Shaw, man, personally? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna break down and cry, goddamn. You know how somebody win $1 million, they be crying and shit?
Not an Oscar.
Yeah,
Oscar,
crying.
man.
This is way bigger than the Oscar, man.
Yeah, because, you know, like, I know brothers have played sports in high school. You know, you put in, like, so much blood, sweat, and tears, literally, into practice. Then finally you win the championship or whatever. And you get medaled or you get that trophy and you get to celebrate. Hey, all that work pays off and you get emotional. Same thing, how much more for the truth, man? Winning at life. Winning with the 144,000 team, man. Getting crowned with man, crowned by your Howard Shai.
You can't even imagine that though. We can speak it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you really can't imagine that, man.
We can't, because you know, going in, week out, catching all that hell, you know, you're gonna think back on it, man. He's setting that crown on your head, blessing you, saying, "Well done, my faithful servant." You know, man. Hey, it's gonna be beautiful.
Go ahead, something else.
This is Psalms 37 and 19. It says, "They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied."
This Psalms 91 and 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right side. So like at thy right hand. But it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thy eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
Right, so destruction gonna be going on all amongst the Lord's elect. Death is gonna be going on all amongst the Lord's elect. Famine, pestilence, all sorts of judgment is gonna be going forth throughout the earth. But guess what? The Lord's elect is gonna be taken care of, man. You know? You'll wonder, like, why do we do this? Why do we do this? Why do we do this? Because we want the security, all right, of the Lord's power. We ain't gonna trust in no fucking bunkers, and bomb shelters, concentration camps. We not gonna trust in that shit. Because that's gonna fail. But we know and we're secure in the fact that our faith in Yahweh Shemi Hawashah will deliver us, man. And our hope, all right, is that we are of that elect that he's coming to save. You know? The only thing is that we don't know that we're the elect. But we have high hopes. Because we can look around and see what everybody else out here, what they into. And we can go in the scriptures and according to prophecy, the Lord said that when he comes back, what his servants were going to be doing, man. Preaching the kingdom. Exactly what he told them. Go forth, all right? Be it to the marriage. And when you go, say this. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. These people refuse to come and live by the law of the Lord, man. They despise the word of the Lord. So, why would the Lord deal with you in the day of your trouble? You know, that's a real nigga for you. You know, here it is. All this time you've been telling him everything for his own good, and then as soon as that day comes, when everything you told him he needed to be doing needs to be applied, now he's looking for some help. Oh, yeah. But no, you was making money. You was scoffing. You was trying to tell you what the name was, and you was saying, you know.
There'll be a lot of that too.
We was trying to tell you about the mark of the beast, but you was like, you know, you already got it. You already had the answers. You know, when you walked off on your job in Hooters, because you couldn't fry the goddamn chicken right. And then the Lord came and said, well, I'm finna deep fry some chickens. And decided he was gonna put you in the battle. And you're like, no, Lord, please, don't fry me. Well, you know,
It's too late.
it's too late. It's too late.
Yeah.
You know, you should have been crying and sighing and begging the Lord to have mercy on you. When, like God said, while the getting was good. Because once the Lord closes the doors to the ark, all right, he's going to rain down judgment. This time it's going to be fire. Last time it was water, it was rain. This time it's going to be fire. Go ahead, bro.
It's Matthew 10 and 32. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before man, him will I confess also before my Father
I know y'all
which is in
preaching the word,
heaven.
man, but keep
But
telling the spirit.
whosoever shall deny me before man,
God
him
bless.
will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven.
You know? It says, if we're that's why we're out here, man. We're confessing the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and His Son, Yahweh Shai. You know, Yahweh Shai said, if we do that, then I will also confess your name before the Most High. That's a good deal, man. That's a great deal. Trying to get good with the Most High. So when that day comes, when all hell breaks loose, chariots are shooting down their laser beams on the earth, nuclear missiles are popping off, people are eating each other, no crops are growing on the ground.
Yeah, the Lord gonna show you that you need a Savior. They already say.
Yeah, they already say, all right, we gonna see, goddamn.
You try to pull out you try to pull out your American Express, your Capital One,
Yeah.
all that, and none of that gonna matter.
Yeah.
None of that gonna matter. Cause you ain't got this where your credit. You gotta have this credit. This the credit you gotta have. In the day of the Lord. Your American Express, your black cards, your Visa, MasterCards, that ain't credit right there. You know?
He said you deny the Lord, he will deny you also, man. You know, that's balance. You look at it.
And how is people denying the Lord? They denying the prophets.
Second Ezra
You know?
8 and 50.
Going into Matthew, man. It's not us speaking, it's the Lord that speaks within us.
I think it's second Ezra 8
You know,
and
so
53.
once you deny the prophets, you deny the Lord, man. Because the Lord sent his prophets, man. He didn't send pastors. He didn't send deacons. He didn't send the bishop. All right, he sent prophets out here, man.
I think they said that in John, you know, you deny the prophets, you deny your house shot, you deny your house shot, you deny the Father.
That's right. That's how I go, man.
That order, man.
In that order, man. You know? Because of what? The Lord sent the prophets out here, man. You know? But time don't tell, man. That's why I can't wait. I be wanting to go to my old church so bad and be like, man, why the fuck you lie to me, man? Like, why you lying to these people? What the Spirit had me like, just let it be.
Yeah, because the scriptures say, let the blind lead the blind.
Right. So I had to always, but my spirit, my spirit be like, man, I be want to tell it, man, sometimes, why you lying to me, man? Then that I know the truth now, like, you lying. And you constantly lying to the people. But this going around the whole, you understand this going around the whole world, bro?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Catholicism and Christianity is the #1 pushed religion.
Right, but if they were so true, according to the scripture, why the fuck we ain't in our kingdom yet?
You saved
Because
already.
only 144,000 supposed to be.
Yeah.
Why we ain't in the kingdom yet? I hope we ain't talking about America as the kingdom.
Yeah, that's their mind that they already, since they say they already saved, you know, we saved.
Okay,
They
yeah,
mind-
so America, yeah.
Yeah, in their mind, they in the kingdom.
Yeah.
That's why they preaching that bless America, you know.
God.
God
If
gonna
we
bless
was in the
America.
kingdom,
God
how the fuck we
bless
see
America.
chemtrails?
Right, man.
GMO food. You think we're gonna have that in the kingdom?
Lord just got homosexuals running rapid in this kingdom.
And do a no car, no show.
Yeah.
If you in the kingdom.
Lord just got pedophiles running rapid in the kingdom.
Then, get that real quick. If we was in the kingdom, this would be happening. You know, Ecclesiastes. Yeah, get that real quick. If we was in the kingdom of heaven right now, this would be.
Lord just got wars, people getting trodden over by horses in Jerusalem.
It's Ecclesiastes 10:6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
Whoa! I hit him with that hitter cutter.
I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking in servants upon the earth.
Plain and simple. Plain and simple. He has seen servants on horses, man. All right? Because do not Esau supposed to serve Jacob?
Right.
They our service, man. Was not the world made for our sake? The world was made for you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans' sake. All right? The Lord said that, man. They weren't made for the so-called white man's sake. They was made to be our service, man. They were made to be our footstool, man.
That's right.
The world was made for our sake. Read that again, bro.
Ecclesiastes 10:7. I have seen servants upon horses
They seen servants upon horses, man. Go ahead.
and princes walking in service upon the earth.
And princes, man. That's us. Yasharala, man. Prince of the power, man. The sons of gods, man. That's us. All right? So-called Negroes, Native American, Hispanic. All right? That's us, man. We the sons of gods, man. But guess what? We walking in servants. And the servants on horses like they the princes, man. So how the fuck is the kingdom of heaven? Because in the kingdom of heaven, we gonna be ruling. It speaks about the 12 nations, the 12 gates, with 12 tribes on there. All right, judging, man. This is all the way backwards, man. But you ain't gonna get this in no church. This is the difference from Christianity and the truth. All right? The truth is about separation. Christianity is about bringing everybody together. Will represent that new world order, man. Bringing everybody to one. The Lord ain't about that. They tried that before. The Lord broke it up. But our people ain't gonna get this, man, until they really see the devil showing his horn. All right? Because the so-called white people, they showing their horn a little bit. All right? It's a little bit hate going on right about now. Just a little bit though. You know? You know how you put a little salt in the food? You know, that's what they're just doing right now, but they're throwing a little salt in there. Wait till he just pour the whole damn salt in the food, man. And Jake realized the shit nasty, too much in there.
He realized America is really bitter.
That's when our people gonna try to wake up and become on our side, but it's too late, man. You know? But this is the Most High movement, like I say, man. But this is a good movement. This is actually a good movement. You know? We just know the trailer. we out here doing a trailer right now, you know what I'm saying? But in nationality, people gonna see the real movie in a minute. You know? ahead, though, Al.
It's Matthew 10 and 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
Whoa! Whoa! Read that again, bro.
Matthew 10 and 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
All right. Now when Jay said, man, think not, did, man. Oh, hell no. Think I need that? But the Lord said, think not. So don't even get that in your mind. You know, don't even trying to sum it up that the Lord came to send peace on earth. He said, think not. All right? So that means, hey, understand this, man. All right? I came to send fire, man. I came, all right, to destroy this place. The Lord said, think not. Go ahead, bro.
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
See, the Lord, who you ignorant call Jesus Christ, he said he came not to send peace on earth, but a sword, man. All right? We ain't in a time of peace. We're in a time of war, man. That's what time we in. All right? Go ahead.
For I am come to set a man at variance against his father and the daughter against her mother.
Right, cause this word, man. Because he said the word is like a two-edged sword. All right? So this word is gonna set apart families, man. And that's what it's doing. All right? Because everybody loves Jesus in my family. But what separates me from my family and them? Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, man. Because they can't get down what the name say and what the name mean and how you gotta go about it. They can't do that. Alright, because Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, you gotta keep the law to the best of your ability. Alright, you gotta be a brother to the brother. Alright? You gotta do all these things according to the scripture. But you believe in Jesus, you do what the hell you want to do, man. And go to church and be saved and everything be forget on Sundays. You know? Go ahead.
The daughter against her mother and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
Right, because what? When that woman started wrapping her head up, you know what I'm saying? She started not committing adultery. She want to have one man. That man can have how many women he want. You know, and the woman being brought up in America, what America teaches. You know, one man, one woman. But that's not according to the scripture. Even though you can, but according to the scripture, a man can have more than one woman. So their mama or their auntie will be like, girl, you can't go for that. Girl, he gonna let him have another girl and you. You know what I mean? Because they broke up in the westernization, man.
Yeah, man, like I remember in high school, I'd talk about that at my lunch table. You know, they'd be talking about cheating on their girlfriends, but then I say more than one wife, and I'm looked at as weird.
Ain't no such thing as cheating.
Yeah.
Let me find a scripture on cheating in the script in the Bible. Ain't no such thing as cheating, man. It's committing adultery. All right, and that's messing with another man, woman, man. Ain't no damn such thing as cheat.
A man can only cheat on the Lord.
That's right. And which is what? Committing adultery.
Right.
All right, which is spiritual, man. Fornication.
You serve serve these other gods.
And we did that.
Jehovah Wickedness, Christians, all these other religions. And our people that worship and serve these other gods and these other religions, you the cheaters. Now, on a physical level, a man can't cheat on a woman because a one man means it's of the man.
Right.
She is a servant of a man.
Right.
She is a possession of a man.
I got you.
You can't cheat on your possession. I'm gonna cheat on my motorcycle with my car.
Yeah, you got two dogs. If you start petting the other one, is that cheating on your other dog?
It's my possession.
Yeah, they're both my dogs. I can do as I please with them. Same thing with women and concubines.
Yeah.
This is right 36 and 24. He that getteth a wife and getteth a possession, a help like unto himself, is a pillar of rest.
A help unto himself, a pillar of rest. That's what women were created for. You know,
Female servant.
Yeah, like a pillow. You know, it's comforting. They're supposed to relieve your stress, not be a thorn in your fucking side.
Can't have one pillow.
Yeah.
You can't have
That's
one
1%
pillow.
of that in America. 1%.
You see women's beds, how many pillows they have on that goddamn bed.
If it loses fluff, just flip it over.
It's 1% of pillow rest in America.
You ain't gonna get you another pillow when that pillow wear out. Just gonna
You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep on slapping the motherfucker and get on the other side, ball up together. Come on, man. Looking
Hey.
like tennis shoes, man.
But you ever notice if you have multiple pillows, you sleep on one for a while,
You roll up on the other one.
you roll over on the other one. But then after you roll over on that one for so long, you can go back to the other one. That is complicated. That's why these women are miserable, because you trying to do a job that you would never intend to do by your goddamn self.
It's something logical. Because a man's sexual drive is way higher than a woman's. You know, if you sleep with the same woman over and over, she's gonna get wore out.
Hey, shit. It ain't gonna be attracted to you.
You'll be aroused.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Shit, even with a friend, like if you wake up every day next to the same person, y'all are gonna get tired of each other.
Yeah, you ain't got no time to listen.
Yeah.
Cause women is like tennis shoes. Alright, you wear the same damn shoes for a month straight, them hoes new. They gonna look like clown shoes, man. All bent up and shit, you know what I'm saying? Rolled up in the front. Because you done wore the shoe out. Alright, and dealing with a woman, you can wear her out, man. Alright, that pussy no good. You know what I'm saying? But you knock her down by 2 weeks, then you got another chick, you gonna knock her down for 2 weeks, you got enough time for her to get ready again. You know what I'm saying? And she all hot and ready, you miss her, you go back and splash again. Same thing with her. You know, but that one woman, that shit, you gonna wear that thing out, man.
Yeah, same.
I done did it.
Same old moan and shit. Same old moves and shit.
Right. I done did it. I know I'll never fucking be
Like,
that many times. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing it no more.
I'm tired of this same tired ass moan.
You hear me?
I need to hear something
I think
different.
it's something different. You know, somebody never heard before. You know what I'm saying?
You know, you go. I don't know why I'm thinking about that gas. No, you go to tickle me elbow. You can only pull that string so many times. You like, I'm tired of this shit. This shit, no.
Cookie Monster or something. You know?
Damn.
God.
It's all go back like the women want to be just like the man though.
Tired of looking at these C cups.
Yeah.
I want to see some D cups.
Yeah.
I want to see
But-
some light skin. I want to see
Yeah.
change it up.
But they've been westernized. This a Middle Eastern book, man. But our people been westernized, man. So it's you know, it's like kind of hard for them. That's why the spirit had to come upon our people, man. It came upon us. Look where we at. You know, we was in the world. But guess what? The spirit of the Lord came upon us, man. Brought us out that darkness to his marvelous light, man. All right, to push forth the agenda of the new world order of Yahweh Shai, man, which is the kingdom of heaven. You know, that's what we out here to do, man. You know? Go ahead, brother.
It's Matthew 10 and 36. And a man's foes should be they of his own household.
See? Because of that name. All right? What did it say in Peter, man? You're going to be hated by all men for his name's sake, man. All right? Get that 2 Peter, bro. All right? For the Lord's name's sake, man. We're going to be hated. You know? Did they not hate Yahweh Shai when he walked the earth, man? How much is us, bro? We going to be hated for that name. That's why IUIC is love, man. All right? Because they most high Christ blessed.
Yeah.
That ain't the true name.
Most high Christ blessed.
That's why they love, man. But you're going to be hated because of the Lord's true name in the Hebrew. The Lashon Warren Kadash. The holy tongue, man. Y'all got it?
I can joke that.
All right, go ahead.
It's Matthew 10 and 22. And ye should be hated of all men for my name's sake.
See? And he, which is what? The elect is going to be hated By all means, man. For Yahweh Shema Shah name's sake, man. All right? Because that name is powerful, man. All right? That name is powerful. He said his name is a strong tower. All right? And the righteous run into it and it's safe. You know?
But
So when we call on the Lord, all right, he come, man. All right? He do the works that we call upon, man. That's why they hate it. You know? Go ahead.
But he that endureth to the end shall be saved.
So how your grandma saved? How my mama saved? Cause my mama say she saved. I'm like, how you saved? My brother say he saved. How the fuck you saved? You know, when the end ain't even came yet. He that do it to the end, the same shall be saved, man. You know? Because like you know how like a truck coming or something, and I get you out the way.
Yeah.
I saved you, man. You know, cause what? I saved you from death. All right. And the Lord gonna come and he gonna save the elect from death, man. You know, he gonna have a hedge around us, man. Protect us in that day, cause that's what's coming to America. Death. Death and destruction. Go ahead, brother.
2nd Ezra 9:7. And every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed. So,
Hit it again.
and every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
Damn. So faith without works is dead, huh? Woo! You gotta have both, man.
Yep. You gotta endure in your faith. You gotta endure the works. You gotta continue, hey, in the law.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's say you gotta be doers, not hearers.
only. Yeah.
You gotta do what's commanded of us to do, man.
Yeah. It say deceiving your own selves, because these people are deceiving themselves, saying that they already saved.
They make up excuses like, oh, well, the Most High knows my heart. Oh, well, he forgave me for that. And that too.
I go to church every Sunday.
That ain't no work. Your ass go to the church, you sit down, kick your feet up, bow your head, stand up, clap your hands,
Yeah.
sit your ass back down, go in your pocketbook, drop it in the pot. Amen.
Yeah,
That's work.
hey, this is what they do. Is I did this. I went to church. Lean over, put your hands together, act like you're praying, but you go to sleep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I had plenty of good sleep days in church. I had some of the best sleep. And I know it was the Most High. Because it was days I was trying to stay up. As soon as he said, bow your head and go to sleep, that first, I mean, no. Basically, that's what he said.
Yeah.
First he said, bow your head and pray.
You get the line like
Man, they stopped praying 30 minutes ago. I'm still praying. Mama like, boy, wake up. I ain't sleep, I'm praying. I had got it so good, I used to tell my mom I'm praying. I ain't sleep, I'm praying.
Boy, I hear you snoring, goddamn.
Snoring so loud that they think it's the choir singing. The choir's instrument.
Oh, the pastor. That bullshit, man.
Yeah, church ain't where it's at.
Hey, but that's spiritual too, because we were asleep in the church.
Yeah.
You know, until we woke up to the true knowledge, man. And we're lively stones out here.
Right.
Lively stones.
Instead of, that's why he built it as a spiritual house. Our reputation of us being stoned. You know, because what? Yahweh Shai is the chief cornerstone.
And what a stone do? A stone just sit perfectly in its place.
Yeah.
We sit right here. You know, every Saturday, we out here, we sit in our ways with this word, man, and this work. We ain't moving. We, you know, we immovable in our faith, man. Lord willing, we remain, you know. But you know, like, most jakes, they don't get that attention, or they don't get the views, you know. They don't get no women, you know. That's why it's so easy to flock to IUIC. You niggas simple.
Yeah.
You got hoes in your congregation, man.
Yeah.
You got on mini skirts with fringes and shit.
Yeah.
All that drama going on within your congregation, man. Because you don't know how to leave your goddamn woman at home where she's supposed to be. That's what the scriptures say. The woman is to keep silence in the churches, man. So the best way for a woman to keep silence in the church is to keep her ass at home.
Because if she learn anything, she learned to what? At home. If she learn anything, man.
That was part of the law too. Slakia. Whenever a woman is praying, you know, their man is supposed to listen in on her prayers to make sure that she's praying for righteous things, not for vain things. You know? But at the same time, the balance of it was, if the man was to lead her astray in her prayer, then that man would suffer the judgment for her prayer. No, it wasn't the woman's fault. Because she was doing it ignorant. Yeah.
But we coming back into that, man.
Yeah, because that's another thing. You know, brothers like to get on the woman so much about saying how they're not in order. Hey, it's because the men aren't in order. You're supposed to follow under Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And then the order will be established.
Right. That's why when women approach us, they not into us because they're not into order. They're not used to a man telling them how to go about life and how to conduct themselves. Not even their daddies, you know? So especially you get a man with a woman and they're around the same age and a man trying to tell a woman, well, you ain't supposed to wear pants. Then you break it down to her, well, what you mean you ain't supposed to wear pants? What you got, a zipper? What you pulling out?
Right, right.
Why you have yeast infections? Because you wear your clothes too tight. You're supposed to be breathing down there.
And you're bathing with, or you're taking showers. You know, women need to bathe.
Got soap.
Yeah, they gotta, you know, any hole in your body has to soak. You know, you soak a cup, you don't rinse it out. When you rinse it, it doesn't get as clean as if you soak it. Yeah, you gotta get it. Yeah. And a lot of the soaps that women are using give some yeast infections too. You know, in the scriptures, man, our women would bathe for like years. They'd spend whole years just bathing in oils and preparing for a wedding. You know, it's ass backwards in this society, man. You know, we like in the ancient world, you'd smell a woman from across the street. Now you smell a woman for a whole different reason.
Yeah, now you smell a woman from around the block. Smell.
Yeah, they had, hey, look, it was crazy. They had a video. Some girls was shaking their booty, right? And he had one girl putting her hand in her fan and coming out smelling her hand when she started twerking. You know what I'm saying? Because of the smell. So she wanted to see what she, you know what I'm saying, able to twerk without, you know, it being stank. You know what I'm saying? Just showing you that, you know, if they supposed to bang you, man.
Yeah,
She ain't supposed to do that. Like, she supposed to already know she was twerking without other people smelling her.
Yeah.
You know?
Really, you had these women, they be around here, they be on their cycles, they don't even supposed to be out.
Yeah.
Women be walking around here bleeding, and they supposed to be in the house.
Nah, they be in the club twerking. I done seen this tampon hanging out.
Oh yeah, be all in the club grinding up on Jake, and Jake be with it. Jake be running up in these women while they bleeding, man.
Yeah.
You know? And Esau wicked, he came up with goddamn, what is it, condoms for women on their cycles and shit. You know, but I mean, the Most High made her that way for a reason. For you to stay the hell away from her so she can get that impure shit out of her, man.
Right. Another reason why, man.
That's another reason why why he gave you more women than men.
Yeah.
You know?
And women get offended about that. It's like, why do you get offended? We want you to stay at home. When you're on your period, you shouldn't have to deal with anything. You know, you get your own separate bed from the normal bed that you sleep on.
Right, man.
They get 2 beds, one
Right.
for that and one you know, that for regular sleep.
Right.
Really, they get a whole another
room.
Yeah, you probably have a whole nother house.
You get a whole nother. They supposed to get a whole nother living space.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Because everything a woman touch is unclean. You know?
Think about how big Israel was. The King Solomon had 1,000.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
Right. You know? That's you know, that's the way things are done now in Esau's world.
Exactly. That's what makes this kingdom different from all the rest of the kingdom. Because all the rest of the kingdom, we kept our, we kept the law.
You know, like Esau couldn't even keep 10 of the commandments. He had to take the 10 commandments out of the school. He had to take the 10 commandments out of he's taking them out of his judicial system now. Over there in Arkansas, they took down the statue of the 10 commandments and put up the property.
That's the first one.
How the hell can you deal with 613 laws, statutes, and commandments, Esau? You can't deal with the 10 principal commandments. That's how you know judgment ain't for these devils, man. The Lord's righteousness is only for an elite group of men. You know? Because women, one, they too emotional. You know?
They're the weaker vessel, all around. They have their own glory, you know, but it's not to be as a man. They're different. They have their place. They have their order, man. And their place is under a man.
Yeah, get 1 Timothy 4:4 about the shot.
I've been saying that that's how we play. New thing in earth. Transcendence. You know, that's their new thing, man. You know, women want to be like me.
Yeah.
Esau is feminized
Like
Jacob.
the Rock said, know your roles, bro.
God.
No? See, the Lord made everybody with a purpose. Women had a purpose. Children had a purpose. Every animal, every creature has its purpose, man. When you deal with people who don't have the judgment of the Lord, everything gets out of its natural order. Go ahead, bro.
This is 1 Timothy 2:10.
No, 4.
First or second? Alright, this is 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 4. For every creature is of God is good. It's like for every creature of God is good and nothing to be refused, if it be received with thanksgiving.
Right. So every creature of the Most High is good, all right? Good for what? For its purpose, man. You know? We ain't just out here shitting on our women like they ain't shit, but they have an order. They're not on the level of a man, okay? A man is above a woman, and a woman is a servant of a man. You know, she's the possession of a man, and that's supposed to be something that she is honorable about. Like she's supposed to be hyped about that. She's supposed to be in, you know what I'm saying? She's supposed to be happy that oh man, this is my man. You know, I got a good man. I got a man to serve, to cook for, to clean for, to have babies with. You know? But these women want you to serve them like you.
Yeah. You know, like they're gonna tell me, you gotta show me you want me. I'm like, oh hell no. If I do that shit, I'm going to need the Bible. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even trying myself a man of the Lord if I do that.
When it's really just the opposite. You're supposed to be showing me that you're worthy to be my possession.
Exactly, bro.
That you're worthy to have my name. You know?
Exactly. I'm like, hell nah, that shit didn't fit right with me at all.
Because really your woman is supposed to represent you. You know? And wherever she go, she not supposed to be showing her shit, showing what. We have these men that be walking around with their women. Damn, boy, you just showing off all your goods, huh?
Yeah.
You know? But that's how Jake wanted. Jake wanted his woman walking around half naked, tight. Man, look, man. I seen this woman, what's that, yesterday? Man, I'm talking about up in there. Like them things, she had them tights on. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Like, she would have been better just not having nothing on that tight. It's like, you know how some of them women that had them shapes where like they have a mean gap already between their legs. Now if they put on tights or yoga pants, them pants just get all up in there like, I don't want to stretch. I don't want to stretch. I don't want to breathe. Like, man, Jake just, and look, I didn't see her husband. I didn't see her man. I just saw her. Yeah, she was getting in the Range Rover, so I'm looking. Then I look up, he looking at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, somebody checking out my.
Yeah, man. Jake's wicked as hell. Want to show off their woman. Hey, the scriptures say, if you look on a woman's nakedness, it's like looking on his nakedness.
That's lust. You know?
It is.
Yep. Even though it ain't nothing wrong with lust, it's just when you lust out another man or woman, man. You know what I'm saying? Because how can you know a woman if you ain't undressed her? You know what I'm saying? Have you want like shit? Like this woman walk down like shit, I'm already undressing her ass. Yeah. But if she walking with a man, I'm still undressing her. Then yeah, that's right, brother. Like nah, that's
That's why when you come in these truths, when you see men with their women, you look away.
Exactly,
you know what I'm saying? You'll see, like, you're gonna glance, but you look different.
Exactly.
You know, it comes to mind. That's because when you was in the world, you're like, I get that. I get that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I get his bitch. I got her. Cause see, they be looking. You know, no, it's like a woman be with a man. She'll like lock eyes with you, like, what the hell?
Say that, man. Isaiah. They got that one-time eyes.
One-time
man.
eyes.
You know? This Ephesians 5:22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husband. It's unto the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Hamashiach is the head of the church, and he is the savior of the body.
That's gonna be an argument.
Therefore, it's the church is subject unto Hamashiach. So let the wives be to their own husbands and everything.
Yeah, but America don't teach that, man. That's why the society fucked up as it is now, man. Because the woman is not under the man like they're supposed to be. You got the damn man under the woman. Totally backwards, man. You know? Anybody got a closing remark?
Yeah, I got a closing scripture down. All right, this is Revelation chapter 3, verse 11. It says, behold, I come quickly, hold that fast which thou hast,
Woo!
that no man take thy crown.
That's right. And that's what we're supposed to be doing, man. And Lord willing, we continue doing it, man. All right? Hold the fast that which we have, in which this knowledge, wisdom, understanding that the Lord blessed us with, man. All right? Because you got to remember, men are called, but few are chosen, man. All right? We was called to do this, man. But hey, if the Lord's going to choose us, man, all right, is we the chosen? You know? But we got to continue, like it said, go to the end. You know? So with that, I hope you brothers edified. We give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
We say double honor to the elders, the apostles, they real strong, we want to teach well. be a great example to Israel, man, the elect, and peace and blessings, salutations to the occupant on the four winds, pushing the truth to the ceiling, that great song. Till next time, hit up. Above the ball!
Above the ball!
Above the ball!
Above the ball!
Y'all about Shema Shabbat Shalom.